Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. As always, guys, it's Cody here with Cody Reacts, alongside my co-host, my good man, Dave, aka Daddy Dave, the man, the myth, the legend himself. We're going to do one of these videos today that we haven't done in a while, but we had it requested. Legendary moments by Ronaldinho. I know, obviously, I'm a huge fan of soccer, football. And my father, he's a big fan too. He's a fan of all sports. So without further ado, let's get into this. He's, in my opinion, when it comes to as far as skills and just in general, you know, the guy who is the most calm on the pitch, yet the most elegant, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Again, he is, if anyone's watching from cricket, he's the MS Dhoni of football/soccer, wherever you're at. So, you ready?
Ready.
Okay. And that's Ronaldo from Brazil, the original Ronaldo he was talking.
Wow.
So now remember Ronaldinho. Now remember Ronaldinho. Okay, you gotta remember this too. Ronaldinho was before Messi. When Messi came in, they used Ronaldinho to kind of help him get, you know, as a kid, just an 18, 19 year old. And then they just continued to get better.
Yeah.
And then they won a bunch of championships together. So you might see Messi a couple times in there. I don't know. No idea what that says.
Triple something.
3v1 maybe?
That's good. Did the
See,
ball touch the ground?
No, but that's not a handball either because he's here. He's not on his shoulder. Passes. Oh, off his back. The back pass. He literally bounced that off his back. Wish I knew what that said.
Maybe magnificent. Wow, this is funny. Look at that.
Technically, the ball is.
Oh, if you take it off.
Technically, the goal and let go of it. Even he's like, bro, it's a goal. So this is versus Sevilla. So this is a team that they play.
And how far out was that?
25, 30 yards.
Yeah, Cantina, SQ, that's so fun.
Another one of those who's come on at half time for Barcelona.
I love the no words. I have no idea what that says.
A goal. No.
Wow.
No.
Dude, the goalie was like, hold up. Even as messed up of a video game FIFA is, I've never seen somebody try to go, like, just do a simple chip shot like that. It's usually when the goalie is, like, right coming at you and then you chip it over him. But to literally just do it on the run, I mean, what was he, on the 18 when he took the shot? I mean, the goalie thought it was behind him already.
Well, the goalie made the mistake of trying to think like him. And he started coming out, and as soon as he saw that he came out, it's like, a little chip shot over the guy's head.
And see, I think that's the difference, is the goalie is trying to overthink, and then that's why guys like Ronaldinho, it's like, to him, whatever you do, he's going to find a way to put it in the net.
Yeah.
I just thought that was crazy.
Good dancer.
Dude, he's always dancing.
This is surreal, whatever it is.
Ooh. Oh my. That's dirty. And then the play to the teammate too, the chip over.
Always smiling.
I mean, the goalie was standing over there too. Neymar. The little kid down there. Messi.
Jeez.
No look.
Accélération de Ronaldinho, Jérôme Leroy, Ronaldinho qui va essayer de passer, il a une équation, Ronaldinho
just chip it. Okay, he humiliated someone, I think. And this guy is hanging all over. Look at that. He's just making him look dumb. That's embarrassing.
Well, once you get a guy going.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Did that hit the... Was that the crossbar?
Hit the crossbar.
Oh my god.
And he's still smiling.
Versus
Real Madrid.
Look at the goalie. Who's going to stop him? Is it the goalie's already wondering why? He didn't even...
He stops.
Bro, I love... You know I'm a Real Madrid fan because... Hold on. You see this dude just quit, right?
Yeah.
Hold on. Even the goalie, you can see him in the background. You see the goalie like, why is no one guarding him? Look. Look at the goalie.
Yeah. Where are you guys?
And then look at this guy just quit.
Okay. What the heck?
See, and then look at him. Yeah.
And the other guy's trying to slide tackle from 10 yards away.
Roberto Carlos. Oh yeah, Carlos Deck. Oh man, they got some old. This is a good video. Old school, some of the best. A lot of icons. That's from when you was younger. And then no look. And again, this was a friendly. He's retired here. Oh, that was from younger days.
Wow.
He's like, yeah, I like bicycles. I'll just do one myself here. On top of that, he did a self bicycle. It's insane. He just flicks it up to himself. That was ridiculous. Look at that angle. You know, the one thing though, it's like, can we not just kick it in the goal like a normal human being?
But
no, Ronaldinho has to always do something crazy.
What foot did he kick it with though? Because it almost looked like it was an opposite weird foot.
Well, yeah, but he's dominant both feet.
Oh, okay.
So left, right foot, he can do
Doesn't
both.
matter?
Yeah, it doesn't
Because
matter.
it looked like a very uncomfortable goal to make.
But, I mean, this is really this. So, he did that with his left. But he's dominant. Well, I thought it was pretty good. I like that one.
I thought it was great.
That's because that's the first time I did a couple of Ronaldinho videos on my own before, but that's the first time I think you've ever seen one of his kind of skills and whatnot.
Well, I remember him. I remember the name for sure, and I do remember seeing some of it, thinking at the time he was pretty good.
Yeah.
But to actually sit here and watch it like that, where they put the best ones on there, seems like, you know, I like a lot of the new guys coming up, but it just seems like, man, so far, it's probably the best skill set that I have seen.
I mean, in the world of soccer or football, depending where you're at, I mean, he's already gone down as an icon. He's already an icon without, you know what I mean? He hasn't passed away or anything like that, but,
yeah.
you know, and he still does, like we were talking about before this, those kind of fun kind of,
the friendly that they did. Just
yeah, like he even did one where they did like, futsal, which is like indoor soccer, but you're playing outside on those fields and those little fields. And same thing, he was doing just a tournament for fun, but then everyone was like, even though he's, obviously not in the best shape physically anymore because he's been retired. Well, that's what they were saying, because then every time someone would try to get the ball from him, it didn't matter if he was standing still. He could literally take 2 steps and the guy would freak out and try to like chase him down. But in reality, he just took 2 steps because he's messing with this guy, knowing that, okay, last time I did something so small, now he thinks I'm going to do something big. But then he changes it again and says, yeah, I'll just do a little flick and then I'll pass over to my buddy over here. And it's like, you just can't stop that. Like I said, you can't, even though he doesn't like speed is important, of course, when you're playing for Barcelona and stuff. But when he's just having fun, it looks like he hasn't lost a step, just because the only thing that you really lose is just your speed, maybe your reaction time, of course, and that's just with getting older. But outside of that, like I said, the skills, the goals, all of that in between, he's still got all of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't do that your whole life and then just lose it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So that's why it's funny when people they see him at these charity events or doing this for fun, but then they're like, but we're still playing Ronaldinho. We know he's retired, but he can still run with the ball. And that's scary to all of them that were there. They're like, yeah, we already know his charity's going to win it, so cool. But we're here for fun.
Yeah.
So.
It's like we saw the one play where the goalie thought he knew what he was going to do and kind of came out and he flipped it over his head. It's like he's got the ability to put all these scenarios and process everything. Like, if I get this guy going this way, then I'll go back and back and back, make the guy look foolish. And then without looking, he knows where this guy's going to be. Mm-hmm. It's like a chess game where he sets this up, but he knows in 2 or 3 moves where this guy's going to be. So it's an incredible amount of anticipation and knowing if you're playing with him, expect the ball.
Oh, yeah.
No matter where you're at, always be ready.
That no-look pass, too. I mean, to me, I think he does it almost every single time at this point, but to me, I think that's pretty cool how he always does the look away. It just gives it that extra flair, and I feel like that's who he is, you know what I mean?
He's the true meaning of the beautiful game. I mean, I know Brazil is known for that. I mean, I go back to Pelé, who was not only a great player, but he was a bull that could run you over. But Ronaldinho, God, the footwork, the bicycle kicks, the no-look passes. Does it sound like I'm impressed?
And I will say, I think for one of these next videos for up-and-comers, we got to do Kylian Mbappe, I apologize. We got to do some of him too, because he's the youngster, and I don't know if you remember this. So in the last cup, not this one, remember for World Cup, he said, why do I need the money though? And then he gave it all away to the government. He gave up all of his earnings.
Yeah.
And he was just 18, 19 years old. But I think that's really cool. And on top of that, he's an amazing player, crazy speed. Again, another Frenchman, a lot of good French players out there. And I thought that'd be good. We'll do one of those at another time because I haven't been able to switch to too many. But we also did another Ronaldinho one because this was still recommendation. And on top of that, my father, Daddy Dave, the legend, has not seen enough of Ronaldinho to know yet because this is 25% of him. This is 25%.
I've seen enough of him to know that he has so much fun. I mean, he is always smiling. I love to sit down and talk to him.
Some of the videos that we do, like he'll score and he just dances. He's literally just dancing the whole way back.
Yes,
and that's what he does. He's always smiling. He's always laughing, and he likes to dance. Yeah, that's he's got that Jenga.
And just the moves and the way that he can make people not only miss the ball but miss him, and then he's guys are giving up. Like, what do I do?
And again, I think it's great that he was on the team when Messi was introduced to the team too. So I feel it made that even stronger for Messi to see how great of a player, Ronaldinho and guys like that are in person coming in as an 18, 19-year-old. It's a lot different, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when you got a guy like that on your team like Ronaldinho, I mean, at this point and even before, I still to this day hear kids say, of course in his prime, say, if you could choose anyone, even between Messi and Ronaldo, some will say, Ronaldinho. Any
I
day.
would go out on a limb right now and say I would too. Because I
Ronaldinho?
have seen the footwork of Messi and Ronaldo are awesome, but I haven't seen the bicycle kicks, the no-look passes. God, does it make it sound
So-
like I like him?
Like the main thing I guess we'll say for the last thing here is you got to understand though too the difference with it is, everyone's got their own play style. I'm me too, same kind of guy. I like being in those tough situations and then finding an opening to make it easier for my teammates. But when it's Messi and Ronaldo, they're more of like they have to get goals. They have to do certain things. So when he's in the midfield position, he's just trying to wait for the right person to get open, or if he's got a shot on goal, he's got a shot on goal. It's a little different because with Messi is, the main man of that team. Ronaldo is the main man of obviously Juventus now. And that's the thing though, they still have to be captains. They still have to, wins matter more than anything else. But I always did enjoy and like about Ronaldinho that he said, as long as I'm having fun, I feel the wins will always come with it.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what I always stuck on to about when people say, yeah, he's great with skills, he's great, but he's not a Messi, he's not a goal scorer, he's not a Ronaldo, he doesn't get up in the air for headers. And anyone can say any of that, but yet can Messi and Ronaldo do half the stuff you've seen him do? No, because you haven't seen him do it. And that's why I say no, is because we've never seen him do some of the stuff that Ronaldinho does. But that's my last thing, because it's like 3 times longer than the video. So you ready for the next one?
Yes, sir.
All right, guys. Well, we're off to the next video. Wish you guys a beautiful day. As always, don't forget, subscribe. Completely free to do. You guys have a beautiful day.
Happy trails.
We're out.